boys and girls. So today we're going to finish Ezzy's story, remember? Just Wait and See by N.E. Lamy. So if you remember, what was happening was that Ezzy had been practicing and training really, really hard to be able to get to those lettuces. And she'd also been visualizing, seeing herself in her mind, eating the lettuces and being on the other side of the brook and being really happy. So let's see what happens in the end, okay? One day, Ezzy knew it was time. She'd been training hard. She'd practiced in her mind and she was ready. It was a beautiful day. The brook was sparkling in the morning sunlight and the lettuces on the other side looked absolutely scrumptious. And look at that. That's Ezzy saying, "It's time." It was time for her to go for it. Ezzy knew she could do it no matter what anyone else said. She took a deep breath and began running and hopping as fast as she could. Just at that moment, Mommy Rabbit came out into the garden and shrieked as she caught a glimpse of Ezzy hurtling towards the edge of the brook. And here's Mommy Rabbit being really scared because she's worried about Ezzy and what's going to happen to her. Daddy Rabbit, Grandpa Rabbit, and Frankie came running. They all watched open-mouthed as Ezzy leapt from the bank out across the water. Mommy Rabbit gasped in shock as Ezzy soared through the air. And here is Mommy Rabbit gasping in shock and the rest of the family looking really surprised at what Ezzy is doing. Time slowed down as Ezzy jumped. She kept her eyes firmly on the lettuces beyond and she didn't look down at the splashing water below. And then, just as she had imagined all those times, she felt herself coming back down to earth with a thud. And here's Ezzy saying, "I can do it," as she's jumping. Wonderful. She had done it. She jumped over the brook. A huge roar of applause erupted from behind her. "You did it, Ezzy! You really did it!" whooped Frankie. "Well, I never!" exclaimed Grandpa Rabbit. "If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it," said Daddy Rabbit in amazement. Mommy Rabbit was far too shocked to speak. And here's the whole family reacting to Ezzy's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing that she just did. Okay, how incredible. As for Ezzy, she was hopping for joy in amongst the lettuces. "I did it! I did it!" she shouted. "I knew I could do it. I just knew it." Here she is. Look how happy she is amongst the lettuces. Yeah. And with that, she took her first ever nibble of a lettuce, and a huge smile spread across her face. It tasted even more delicious than she could ever have imagined. Look at her eating the lettuces. Wonderful. Okay. The end. How wonderful is Ezzy's story? The way that she worked towards what she wanted, and she also saw it in her mind. She saw how she could do it. She saw herself doing it, and she trained and worked really, really, really hard, and she got what she wanted. So anytime that anybody ever tells you that you can't do something, always, always, always believe in yourself and follow your dreams, kids. Okay? All right. Well, I hope that you enjoyed Ezzy's story. And tomorrow I'll be here again with a whole different story. So I hope to see you then. Bye. Have a wonderful day.